cook or buy? That is the question. Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're tackling a dilemma that grips our busy lives. Cooking at home or giving in to the appeal of ready-made meals. On one hand, the inviting aroma of a freshly baked cake. On the other, the convenience of a ready-made meal in minutes. We'll talk about health, time, but also the pleasure of cooking, togetherness, and the budget. So, get ready for a tasty journey full of interesting insights. According to recent studies, cooking at home can improve the quality of your diet and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Also, cooking can be a relaxing and creative activity that promotes mental well-being. However, ready-made meals offer undeniable convenience for those short on time. So, what's the best choice for you? Let's find out together. So, homemade nutrition or ready-made trap? Let's start with something super important, our health. Cooking at home lets us carefully choose our ingredients, picking fresh, seasonal, and high-quality products. We can control how much salt, sugar, and fat we use, changing recipes to fit our tastes and what our bodies need. Lately, there are more choices and we can even find healthier ready-made meals, with organic ingredients and no added preservatives. Of course, we need to read labels carefully and not fall for tricky promises. My advice? Like always, everything in moderation. Switching between home-cooked meals and some ready-made meals can be a practical and healthy solution. Some studies show that home-cooked meals usually have fewer calories, sugar, and fat than store-bought ones. But ready-made meals can be a good choice if you choose carefully. Convenience and time management is the challenge of the 21st century. In a world that never stops, managing our time has become one of the most valuable skills we can develop. And here we get to the sore point. Time. It always feels like there's never enough. We live in a hectic age where free time feels like a luxury. Every minute is precious, and we often find ourselves rushing from one commitment to the next. Working, studying, managing the family. The days fly by and we often arrive home tired and hungry in the evening. And in those moments, the idea of cooking can seem like a huge task. That's where ready-made meals become a real lifesaver. They're quick, convenient, and they save us precious time. A few minutes and dinner is served, without having to go crazy with pots and pans. But there's a downside. But let's face it, cooking at home has its own charm. A slow and relaxing rhythm that allows us to unwind and dedicate ourselves to something creative. It's a way to take care of ourselves and others. The secret? Choosing simple and quick recipes that don't require too much time but are still tasty and nutritious. Using appliances to our advantage, like food processors and slow cookers, can make all the difference. And why not? Get the whole family involved in the preparation. Cooking together can be a fun and educational activity. Cooking together can become a moment of sharing and fun, an opportunity to create precious memories. In short, my friend's organization is key to not giving up the pleasure of eating healthy and tasty food even when time is tight. Planning meals in advance can really make a difference. Many are adopting new technologies to simplify cooking. Meal planning apps, fresh ingredient delivery services, and online tutorials are changing the way we approach meal preparation. With the help of online tutorials, we can learn new recipes and techniques, making cooking a more accessible and less stressful experience. Smart appliances and voice assistants can guide us step by step, making cooking more efficient and enjoyable. Adapting to modern challenges means finding a balance between convenience and pleasure, and with the right strategies, we can enjoy delicious meals without sacrificing our precious time. Now let's talk about the evolution of food and cooking, a real journey through time. Friends, let's not forget that food is also culture, tradition, evolution. Every dish tells a story, a journey through time and space. Cooking at home allows us to pass down family recipes, experiment with new flavors, and create precious memories with our loved ones. And to discover different cultures through cooking. Every ingredient, every spice, takes us to a different corner of the world. It's a way to keep our roots alive, to honor the traditions of our ancestors, and to open ourselves to the world, embracing the culinary diversity that surrounds us. The history of cooking is fascinating. From the first cooking techniques with fire, which date back to about 1.8 million years ago, to sophisticated modern kitchens. In the Middle Ages, cooking was an art reserved for nobles, with lavish banquets and elaborate dishes. During the Renaissance, European cuisine began to evolve, influenced by the discoveries of the New World. With the Industrial Revolution, food production changed radically, leading to the birth of ready-made meals and canned food. Today, the selection is vast, and we can find dishes of all kinds suitable for all tastes and needs. We can find dishes of all kinds inspired by cuisines from all over the world, from Asian specialties to Mediterranean flavors. Of course, the authenticity of a home-cooked meal with fresh ingredients is unmatched. But it's also true that ready-made meals can be a good alternative for those who have little time, without sacrificing taste, or for those who want to experiment with new flavors. Convenience doesn't have to sacrifice quality. After all, food is a continuous adventure, a never-ending journey. Now, let's talk about the social and psychological aspects, a dish that speaks about us. You know, friends, food isn't just nourishment. It's also a powerful tool for socializing. Every shared meal is a chance to strengthen bonds, tell stories, and create unforgettable memories. Cooking for someone is an act of love, of sharing, of caring for another person. It's a way of saying I love you without using words. And so, the set table transforms into a place of gathering, of conversation, of laughter and togetherness. A moment where everyone can feel part of something special. But be careful. Cooking shouldn't become an obsession or a heavy burden. We shouldn't let the kitchen become a source of anxiety. If cooking becomes a source of stress, then it's okay to take a break and rely on ready-made meals without feeling guilty. It's important to listen to your body and your mind. Basically, my friends, the important thing is to find the right balance between the pleasure of cooking and the convenience of ready-made meals, without forgetting that food should always be a moment of joy and sharing. Remember, food is life, and life is meant to be enjoyed. Every dish tells a story, reflects our cultural and personal identity. From recipes passed down through generations to dishes we've learned to cook ourselves, food is a way to express who we are and where we come from. And what about the financial side of things? Your wallet will thank you. Let's talk about saving money. We often think that cooking at home is the cheapest option, but be careful. Prepared foods also come in different price ranges. We can find affordable solutions, especially if we choose store-brand products. So, my friends, before we write off prepared foods, let's remember that this choice can also have its economic advantages, especially if it allows us to save time and spend it on other activities. According to some studies, cooking at home can reduce food costs by up to 50% compared to buying ready-made meals. However, the savings depend a lot on the choice of ingredients and portion control. Planning meals and making a shopping list can help maximize savings. And don't forget to take advantage of special offers and discounts to get the most value for our money. So, cook or buy? The choice is yours. Well, my friends, as you've seen, there's no single answer to the question, cook or buy. Both options have their pros and cons, and the best choice depends on our needs, our lifestyle, and our preferences. Sometimes we'll want to get in the kitchen and prepare delicious meals with our own hands. According to some studies, cooking at home can be healthier and cheaper, but it takes time and planning. What do you all think? Cook or buy? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Hugs to everyone and see you next time.